What's up, guys? Old Head Mike here. Yes, you read the title right. My apartment burnt down. Um, what is the point of this video? Well, I plan to come back to making content and videos and stuff, and I kind of wanted to explain some of my absence and just kind of share my story about what happened and just kind of talk about that, share some advice. Yeah. So, anyways, yes. In January. I had planned to come back to making content then. One morning, woke up to fire. Yeah, just like in the movies, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Smelled something a little weird. Was like, oh, maybe it's the heater because it was really cold. Maybe the heater because heaters usually smell kind of weird. After about a minute, it didn't stop smelling weird. Got up, went downstairs, and the kitchen was on fire. Ran upstairs, got my kid, woke my wife up, and everything. We ran outside, and then it was gone. I'll put some videos or pictures up here. What the fuck? And the craziest part is that it was early enough to where everybody was pretty much still asleep. I was like half asleep, and I normally do I have a job, but I also do Amazon Flex on the side, and I had an Amazon Flex shift scheduled that morning at like 6:30 to 10. And so and I canceled it the last minute, and had I not done that, I would have been gone. My wife and kid would have been home alone and probably still asleep, since I was the one that woke up first. And I don't know what would have happened had I not been there. Worst case, I would have came home to no family. It's really kind of scary to think about. It kind of puts a lot of things in perspective, especially a lot of the material things. I lost everything, basically, aside from the clothes on my back. All this stuff you see is either donated or I got recently. Even this jacket or hoodie I got from Sharptone Records. Shout out Sharptone. So thanks to them for that. My family is okay. Like I said, we got out, just in time. We did unfortunately lose one of our cats. Sorry. He's normally the hardest part to talk about this because like I said, sorry. Puts all the material things into perspective. Because it would have been the one thing I would have not wanted to lose. I did save one of them. I had two cats. The smoke, like, by the time we got outside, I went upstairs, like, it was literally just in the kitchen. Ran upstairs, woke everybody up, ran downstairs, and it was in that period of time, within like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, smoke was everywhere. Like I said, it's kind of just like in the movies. And I tried to go back in, and you couldn't breathe at all, right? Thankfully, my bag of, like, with my wallet and keys and all that stuff was downstairs right by the door, so I kind of reached in and grabbed that. Kind of stood by the door trying to call out my cats' names. I saw one of them came out of the kitchen. I don't know what the hell she was doing in the kitchen, but for some reason she didn't go to the front door. She never tried to run out previously, so I guess I don't know. She never tried to go outside, so she tried to walk back into the house, and I had to crawl, like, literally hands and knees under the fire to grab her, throw her in my car. And the other cat, Rocket, if you ever see my videos or live streams, sometimes you'll see him. I used to have a TV, my CRT TV. He would sit up there, and anyways, he was a very skittish cat. He ran upstairs, and I don't know. That's all we know. The firefighters said that I found him upstairs, and there was no fire upstairs. They caught the fire in time, so presumably it was just he died of smoke, inhalation or whatever. I did. Excuse me. Sorry. We did have him cremated. I figured, it was the least I could do, even though it costed money. And again, we didn't have anything at the time, but I wanted to do something for him and have just more memories of him. So we have a little jar for Rocket. I also have a painting. Here, I'll go get it. 1 second, so you can see him. Anyways, so if you've ever seen him up, he was always sitting like up here on the TV. His name was Rocket, from named him after Rocket Raccoon. We had him for like 7 years. Dumbest fucking cat. Love him very much. One of Tana's, my wife's, I think it was a viewer or a friend or something. I don't know the details, but like did this as a surprise. We just got this in the mail one day. It was I love it, but goddamn, it's hard to look at sometimes. In fact, here's my other cat. The one I saved. She's even more skittish now. She doesn't like being held, presumably because we had to like. I had to like be kind of rough to like pull her out of the fire and everything. Shout out to the animal services. They showed up at the scene and took her and held her for I think it was about 3 weeks that we were homeless, basically. They were nice enough to hold her for us, and now she's healthy and happy for the most part. She's still getting used to the new place. She hides under the cabinets when no one's home. But she'll get used to it. So anyways, I guess I'll make some talking points here. That's basically what happened. What happened? How did the fire happen? I'm not gonna go. It was an oven fire. Pretty sure it's been confirmed it was the wiring in the wall. We lived in like a duplex townhouse type thing with other people, and turns out like the people on the other side of us had just had their stove fixed like a couple days before, from like the wiring overheating or something. So presumably that's what happened with ours. We have my wife and I work so much. Why I haven't had as much one of the reasons why I haven't had as much content this past year. Been working so much. We never use the stove. Haven't touched it in months. We eat out fast food basically almost every day, or did at the time. So it wasn't our fault. And before you ask, no, we didn't have renter's insurance. Everyone asks us that. get renter's insurance because it probably would have helped a lot. Unfortunately, what did we lose? Um, Everything. Some of y'all know I had racks and racks of VHS. I've collected VHS for 20 years or more. Those are all gone except for like a box. A few boxes. One box was in the closet. A few boxes were on the stairs. They all smell like smoke. I don't know if they're worth even keeping anymore. But all of my main ones, the one that I had on display for like my streaming and everything, those were my money tapes. The ones worth money. Those are all gone, completely melted and burnt. I didn't see the thing is with insurance, like those kinds of things. I don't even know if insurance, like how is insurance gonna uh, notate how or decide how much those things are even worth money, because it's worth money in the community. But as a normal people, it's VHS who fucking cares. So I don't even know if insurance would have done anything in the first place for that. All of our clothes, mostly newer. All of our band merch from recent years. I still luckily have all my MySpace day stuff because I can't fit them anymore. So they were in the closet. Basically, anything that was in a closet was fine. That's it. And when I say fine, it's under quotations because it all smells like smoke. It's hard to even be around it because of the smell and everything. So all that stuff's right now in the garage. But yeah, we lost. I mean, we lost everything. We had to find a new place. Thankfully, we did have a GoFundMe. I didn't really post it publicly outside of like my Facebook, like family friends types thing. I didn't want to, I didn't want to push that on anyone. We did get some help from that. I had a motorcycle, sold that, which sucks because it was like almost brand new. I just bought it last year. I sold that. That's how I bought a new computer. And the minimal things that I have like a few figures back here. One of them, the local comic shop gave to me. The Vash one over here from Trigun, that one was actually in the fire. I still have the box. It's all like kind of melted. I don't know how he made it out. That's kind of wild. Yeah, so we had to rebuild basically from scratch. We did find a new place. Rent is, of course, more. We wanted to avoid apartments and stuff because now we're even more paranoid. Like that's the thing. Another thing I wanted to bring up is that it's kind of the PTSD. It really is there. I'm very paranoid about anything. Woke up yesterday to tornado sirens were going off. We had some tornadoes nearby. So, all those extra little precaution things, now you're like even more paranoid about. Shit, did I leave the water running? Anything like that makes you very paranoid. We bought extra, we moved in, we bought extra smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detector. I don't even have gas. I still bought one. And I bought a fire extinguisher to keep in the kitchen. So hopefully, we're not going to manifest. No manifesting here. So, yeah, so I have, have a new place. It's fairly empty. Like I said, I sold my motorcycle so I could get a new desk and set up and stuff because I do go to school as well. I needed a computer for that. I have an empty kitchen. I bought a dining room table from Amazon, but it's just not put together yet. It's because it's so weird moving into a place from zero. It's different when you're moving in a bunch of crap, trying to set everything up. But when you're moving in with nothing but some bags and ordering everything, it's a little overwhelming and takes a while. But yeah, so I mean, enough, pity party. What's next? I mean, I'm finally, getting set up. My audio, most of this equipment is kind of a downgrade from what I had previously. I didn't have any, I'm not rich. I had to sell my motorcycle to get anything, and I didn't want to. So my mic is not is like the step down from the last one I had. This chair, I used to have the $700 Jinx League of Legends chair. I love that thing. I got this $20 Facebook Marketplace. I need to replace this one's like it's very crappy, very noisy. But yeah, what's next? I mean, like I said, I'm getting set up. I plan to come back to streaming hopefully this week. That's kind of why I wanted to make this video, was just to get awareness before I just started posting again and going live again. So I'm fairly sure that if you're watching this Friday, we'll be live reviewing new albums, whatever those are. I think Spiritbox has an album, because I really miss it. I don't really make any money from this, but one thing I miss is talking to people and new music. I see people talking on Twitter, about new albums that come out, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know. I haven't listened to anything new, because I only listen to new stuff when I'm streaming it, and it's like I'm feel so far behind everybody. So I'm very excited to get back in and try to find new bands and new music with y'all. I still need to set up some like soundproofing in here, because it's a bigger room. I have some soundproofing here because I live off of near some like very busy roads, and so you can probably hear cars flying by currently. Hopefully I can get some of that drowned out a little bit once I put some soundproofing up. So hopefully I also plan on maybe starting to do some like gaming streams, possibly. No guarantee, but I really do want to, especially like during the week when I'm off. If I'm not doing anything, my wife's streaming, what am I going to be doing? Might as well, kids asleep, go stream. So hopefully I'll kind of get into that pretty soon. I still need to set up some more of my in my computer. Like I said, my filter, nothing is set up. I don't have any of my scenes. Oh, my computer, by the way, when I said I lost everything, my whole setup, I'll put a picture up here, completely gone. Computer completely burnt. I did save a couple of my drives out of my computer. Unfortunately, they weren't my YouTube. It wasn't my YouTube drive, because that was a hard drive, like the spinny disk. So this just has, I didn't really save anything in those drives. It was just like games and stuff like that. So yeah, had to completely start over. So yeah, stay tuned. Do plan on doing more content. And this video isn't to garner, any like donations or anything, but I'm sure someone might ask. If anyone feels inclined, I obviously still have a lot further to go to reach normality, and try to at least make my YouTube stuff normal again and everything, fill up some space and things. Anyone feels like donating, I'll put some links down low for like Streamlabs tips, or I don't know, whatever. Maybe I have an Amazon wish list too, just for some things. So I'll put those down low if anyone feels inclined. Please don't, if you don't feel the need to. I have a job. I'll get there eventually. So hopefully, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I want to start getting into streaming more. So hopefully I can start making it more of like a side, more of a little side job, more than what it was previously. So I can, maybe one day make it a real full-time thing. But yeah, can't think of anything else. That's about it. I appreciate y'all. Oh, I guess if you're even still watching, if you saw one of my older videos, so this just been a really bad year, 12, 13 months, because last December, not this past one, but a year ago, my dad died, and that is when I stopped streaming as much. Like I pretty much cut it in like by like 75%. Um, it affected me a little bit more than I thought it would, I guess. I don't know. Because he used to come in my streams, and I had also just started going back to school, so it was like that combination and work. I just never had the time or energy. Um, so that all happened, and then the fire, and it's just. But I still, like I said, I miss the music. I miss everything. I still want to come back. So sorry to anyone if you've been, were enjoying my content and then I just, disappeared one day. Life happens. It sucks. Especially especially these past few months. So yeah, hopefully we can start heading back to normal. Hopefully I can figure out the camera angle. I know this monitor's a little bit bigger, so the webcam's like up here, and so and this chair, like I said, this shitty chair. I really wish I had my Streamlabs one. My wife's Streamlabs stuff, her stuff survived because it was all upstairs. My stuff was not. All mine is gone. So hopefully I can get a better chair where I can sit a little bit higher. So I feel a little sunken down. Hopefully, I can get the mic to sound better and everything because it's just USB. It's not XLR anymore. But yeah, appreciate y'all for sticking through the video and sticking, with the channel over the years. I try to post a little bit more on TikTok and stuff too. We'll see where it goes. Wish me luck. And I don't know. I'll see y'all in the comments, and I'll see y'all hopefully Friday. I'll start streaming. I'll probably still dual stream YouTube and Twitch. Appreciate everybody for coming and watching this video. Sorry it was such a gloomy one. But I just had to, give an update. Hopefully I won't have to get too personal anymore. But some people are wondering, and I kind of have to give an explanation other than just, hey, I got a new house, because it does a little bit more than that. But all right, I will see you guys next time. I'm not gonna do my normal sign off because it's kind of weird for a sad video. But all right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.